Hello, I'm Jacob Lenhoff. The Dark Knight's a big blockbuster hit. It opened July 18th in 2008 at theaters. It's a continuation of the Batman saga that Christopher Nolan started in 2005 with Batman Begins. Most of the original cast is back. Michael Caine is back as Bruce Wayne's brother Alfred. Morgan Freeman returns as his inventor, Bruce Wayne's inventor, Batman's inventor, I should say, Luciana Fox, who designs Batman's, gadgetry and weaponry and his Bat Pod. Gary Oldman's Commissioner Gordon, the incorruptible police officer, as we all know him, and the do-gooder, just a solid, citizen in uniform. And of course, Christian Bale is back, reprising his role as millionaire playboy Bruce Wayne and his alter ego, crime fighter Batman. A few new additions to the scene. We got Maggie Gyllenhaal stepping in, taking over for Katie Holmes and her performance as Bruce Wayne's love interest, Rachel Dawes. Aaron Eckhart comes in the show as Harvey Dent, the young district attorney, and Heath Ledger, his last performance before his untimely death, plays the Joker, Batman's arch nemesis. Now, Heath Ledger, of course, died in January of 2008, and 2 months after finishing this film. Now, he was 28 years old, and probably best known for his performance in Brokeback Mountain, the controversial cowboy movie about gay lovers that came out a few years ago. He was nominated for an Oscar, of course. His other films include 10 Things I Hate About You, A Knight's Tale, and he also played Mel Gibson's son in The Patriot. Now, this was his last film before he died, and so far his last finished performance, I should say, and he definitely went out with a bang. Now, the story pretty much sets up as Batman is, pretty much known as the vigilante who protects the innocent and fights bad guys, and protects us all from evil. Gotham City citizens, of course, don't know his identity. They don't know who he is. They don't know where he'll actually show up at. They don't know much about Batman, where he's some kind of mythical character or what. They just know him as, the vigilante who protects them all. And a new nemesis challenges Batman, basically. A new nemesis thinks he could really top Batman. His name is the Joker. Now, he threatens that if Batman doesn't turn himself in or reveal his identity, that he will start killing people. And he starts fulfilling that promise. Some of the Joker's stunts in this film are just chilling. Now, Jack Nicholson played him in 1989, Tim Burton's Batman, and Jack Nicholson's performance was kind of a campy, fun, comical kind of role. He put punching bags through televisions whenever he was mad. He hit on Kim Basinger, who was completely repulsed by him, and he made little paper cutouts and stuff. He was very comic relief Joker. Heath Ledger's Joker is completely different. His Joker is just completely chilling. Like I said, this Joker takes control of the crime syndicate, blows up hospitals, holds people hostage in boats with bombs, and impales people with writing utensils. That's just, a few things he does in this film. He is absolutely chilling and unnerving, and Ledger really plays him to full tilt. Now, Batman has to stop the Joker, from causing more chaos than ever. He's also got a problem in his personal life as Bruce Wayne, because his love interest, Rachel Dawes from Batman Begins, is starting to fall in love with Harvey Dent. So there's kind of a love triangle kind of thing there. So that's pretty much, the basic plot of The Dark Knight. You definitely should see the film. It's well shot, very well acted, has some of the best ensemble acting I've seen in the film. Like, it's like Ocean's 11 or Martin Scorsese's The Departed. Everyone gets their chance to shine in the film. A lot of controversy went on about Ledger's death and his performance as the Joker, but everyone shines. Christian Bale's better in this film than he was in Batman Begins. He's starting to, win me over a little bit more as Batman. Morgan Freeman, gets his chance in the limelight. Michael Caine, gets his performance. But the ones who really impressed me were Gary Oldman as Commissioner Gordon. He was just dynamite as Commissioner Gordon. Aaron Eckhart, was superb as Harvey Dent. He really had a chance, to really show his acting muscles here. And of course, Ledger. Now, so pretty much everyone gets their chance to shine. No one's wasted in this film. Now, Heath Ledger should probably not be nominated for an Oscar for his performance as the Joker, because it's really a memorable villain that will be remembered for probably years to come. Not to say that The Dark Knight's a perfect movie by any stretch. It's a little too long. The introduction of a later villain kind of slowed down the pacing toward the end of the film, and the last scene kind of went on too long and was unnecessary. But when I look at The Dark Knight as a whole, it's definitely worth seeing. The positive outweigh the negative, and it's definitely worth checking out. It's probably one of the better summer movies. Check it out. It's definitely worth seeing. It does not disappoint in the action. The action is terrific. In fact, they have it shown on IMAX screens, which I heard is even the best way to watch it. So check it out, The Dark Knight. It's one of the better comic book movies out there. I'm Jacob Lenhoff. See you at the movies.